I remember many years ago, there was this gentleman. For some reason, I live quite a very busy life, honestly, but for some reason I saw the text of this gentleman and he showed to be a very sincere person, and I reached out to him. And when I reached out to him, he cried that this was his background, and you know, he wanted to learn to know the things of God. He was simply looking for a chance to live a meaningful life. And I said, I can't commit to this gentleman, I don't even have the time. But I made up my mind. I said, even if it's 2 weeks, let me give this gentleman dedicated attention and see what I can do to contribute to his destiny. And I would give him assignments, scriptures to read, give him sometimes I would call him, you know, or when he calls me, I'll cut when I'm back maybe from a meeting, or sometime I'm even praying or studying, and here is his call. You know, I just felt this was an honorable gentleman, very respectful as he sounded, and he was surprised because I would call him sometimes for over 30 minutes. Can you imagine? And talk with him, tell him to get a pen and a paper, make reference to materials to help him. In fact, I remember a few times when I even made transfers to him and I said, gentlemen, go and buy books with this. Make sure you, and he was surprised. Sometimes he would send a text and say, God, what have I done? And I taught him something. I said, my friend, let me tell you something. In as much as I love you, don't you think it will continue this way? Maximize every day and every moment that you will have. Hallelujah. Yes. And one time, the gentleman started calling, ringing. I remember I returned from a meeting. I told him to follow everywhere I am meeting and listen to the messages. It's part of the mentorship system. And one time I remember I was preaching somewhere. I didn't save his number, but I could see the digits. And he kept calling while I was on stage. He clearly was not following the meeting. Calling and disturbing and writing, have I offended you? What is this now? I thought you were going to help. I said, oh, the seasons. You have, let me tell you one of the ways you know seasons have come to an end. The blessing that maintained it lives. That blessing, listen, this is a powerful revelation. The blessing that is in it lifts. Not because you are bad, but it is a way of making you know. When a baby is in the womb of his mother, after 9 months, the same pregnancy that the woman would dance and be happy about, she becomes dissatisfied. And even the baby lets her know, I'm tired of this place. Correct? The baby now begins to engineer all kinds of skills to force her, to tell her, madam, you have to get me out of this place. And let me tell you, whether it is by normal delivery or CS, that baby will come out for sure. Now hear me. Never try to resurrect what God is the one killing. This is the mistake that many believers make. Can I tell you this? When a tree is dying, you can water it to come back to life.